Good morning, Perhacs here, and I'm here to answer your mind force questions. I'm really excited about that. I got a question last night. Actually, I got a lot of questions last night, but the one that I'm going to focus on today is really what I think is kind of a stupid question that needs to be answered. And maybe it's not so stupid, because the question that you ask is the question you don't ask is the stupid question. But I think this person was being sarcastic, obviously, and trying to be a little bit manipulative if that's the case. And basically what this person said to me, it was a man, by the way, and he said to me that I had asked the question like a week or so ago about choosing a door. I had 3 products on a fantastic offer, a $27, a $47, and I think it was a $67 offer, which each layer of the product got you more value. Which, if you want to check that out, all you need to do is go to masterthepowerofthemind.com and you can check that out. But anyway, he said to me, the door I'd like to choose is the door that opens up all 3 of those opportunities, and I want you to send all 3 of those products to me for free. And I'll manipulate you. He even used the word, I'm going to manipulate you. And it amazes me that individuals get this whole manipulation thing wrong. I wrote the book Manipulation. Manipulation is the title. Manipulation can be construed as something negative because of the word itself. If you look it up in the dictionary, there are several different meanings. But the way I mean it is that you're using super special skills, hypnotic influence, covert persuasion skills, to manipulate somebody to your way of thinking. But that doesn't mean that you're taking advantage of somebody. It doesn't mean that you're taking without giving. You see, my teaching is all about a win-win situation. If you can't go into a negotiation or you can't go into a situation and you're going to make it a win-win, then you're doing it wrong. And you'll always get terrible results ultimately when it's a win-lose. You're looking to take advantage of somebody. You see, taking advantage of somebody never works out because there are laws out there that will cause you to crash and burn eventually. Just the way it is. And here's one thing I found is that when I give something to somebody, I expect them to give something back to me. Whether it's money, you give me some money and I give you a course, I give you a boot camp, I give whatever. We mentor over the phone, whatever, right? But if I just give you something and you don't give me something in return, feedback, you give me a testimonial, you give me a case study, you give me an idea how is that a win-win? It's not. And the point I'm making is that I've given out books, courses. I've given out $400 worth of courses over the years. And the funny thing is, the majority of the time that I do that, I never hear back from these people. And the reason being, and I want you to really focus on this concept, because this one concept is going to allow you a breakthrough if you understand it, if you get it into your mind and you let it take up. And that is this, is that when you do not perceive a value in something, you won't follow through. And so if I give you something for free and you don't really see the value of it because of the fact that I gave it to you for free, you'll ignore it. You won't use it. You'll put it to the side. When you spend money, and again, when I say spend money, it could be money, it could be time, it could be effort, it could be in terms of honing your skill down. When you spend that value, whatever that value is, in your mind you believe in what you're doing because you're placing a higher value. There's more authority in that situation than there ever was before. And you see, that's the way the mind works. And so if I just gave all of my stuff away for free, just decided, hey, here, you can have all my courses, I can promise you one thing. There would probably be a 1 to 2% of the people that actually use it successfully. And the reason being is they wouldn't put a value on it. They'd get it. Who cares? Right? I mean, that's the way I am with stuff that I get for free a lot of times. It's sitting in my office somewhere because there was no value placed on it. Now, I spend more money probably per month than you ever will on training and building myself up both mentally, physically, spiritually. understanding concepts, getting better at what I'm doing, honing my craft. And the whole point I'm making with that question, to start off these questions and answer sessions, is to let you know that there's no shortcut. If you want success in any area of your life, if you want to get good at mind force hypnosis, then you need to put in the flight time. I created a boot camp a while back. It's a 12-week boot camp. And I got to tell you something. I love the boot camp. And a lot of the people that went through it love it. And here's why. Every week you get a lesson. Every week you get an assignment. Every week you take a specific skill and hone it down. And that's going to be the same with anything that you do. And I'll probably be doing more boot camps in other areas that I teach. But the fact of the matter is, that's the type of process that people adhere to. I could give you, $500 worth of products, CDs, DVDs, so on and so forth. But if you get them and you don't use them, what good is it? Whereas when you take a concept and you break it down and you put yourself on a weekly training path, you get better results. And so what I'm going to recommend that you do from here on out is you take bite-sized pieces of whatever you're looking to learn. And now 12 weeks is a long time. 8 weeks you could do it, 4 weeks, and you bite-size the learning that you're going through. So if you want to learn a concept that's this big, you cut it up into pieces. I heard the expression, and it's probably a cliche by now, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? That's how you're going to get good at these mind force techniques. It's how you're going to get good at any technique, is taking it one bite at a time. And don't take the entire concept like this. I mean, you don't look at college and say 4 years, I'm going to do it in 1 week. No, it's courses. It's doled out every week, every day, however that is. So I thought this information would be helpful for you. It is a gem of an information piece if you'll take it and utilize it. By the way, if you don't have money for books, courses that I provide, that's cool. Get them somewhere. Go to the library. Go to secondhand bookstores. Go to eBay. That's what I do. And that's where you get value. Don't expect things for free unless you're willing to give something up in return. Because it's the law of reciprocity. You see, if you give me something, I feel obligated to give you something back. And you see, that's the way the world works. But more importantly, it's the way the mind works. And when you treat the mind the way it was meant to be treated, you'll get more maximum potential and power out of it than you ever could imagine. Hey, thanks for watching. I want you to have a fantastic day.